Hi there, I'm Aidan Henry and I'm the marketing manager here at Bochart Industries. Along with other configurations, tank tees are available in short and long lengths, but how do you determine which one you need? Your tank will either have a center bottom connection or an external connection. In this video, we will show you how to measure both styles of tanks to accurately determine which tank tee length you will need. The dimensions of your tank will vary depending on the make and model, but everything we're going to talk about is universal information and can be used with any tank. The most important measurement for the selection of a tank tee is the center end length. The overall length is not a relevant measurement for a tank tee selection. It is very important to ensure the center end length dimension is maintained so that the pressure switch has enough room to rotate without hitting the tank when the switch needs replacement. Failure to maintain that dimension will result in extensive labor. To measure the minimum center end length with a center bottom connection, you need to use a form of straight edge. Press it against the wall perpendicular to the floor. You can then measure the distance from the edge of the connection on the tank to the outside of the tank. To properly determine the minimum center end length, you will need to add the measurements A, B, and C. This takes into consideration the swing of the enclosure if the connection is offset on certain pressure switches. Some tanks have the connection extended to the tank's base. They will require a 4-inch or 4.5-inch center end length tank tee. There are a variety of tanks that have the connection extending through the side, sticking out farther than the tank's diameter, which would be the perfect situation for a short tank tee. To determine the minimum center end length for that style, you will simply subtract the protrusion dimension B from C and then add A for the thread engagement. Instead of stocking both styles, some contractors prefer keeping pipe fittings available to adapt a short tank tee. This would greatly reduce the chance of not having the proper center end length or MPT and FPT connection type to fit that specific tank. To sum all this up, by taking some time to measure your tank, you will ensure that you find the correct length of tank tee you need, eliminating any issues you could run into in the future. This video is part of a series that Bochart is doing on tank tees. For more information about tank tees, head over to bochartu.com.